Okay, guys. Hey, it's Jet888 here. It is December 4th, and the assault continues into today. We had a total air attack yesterday by the airlines. We're doing it again today. And when I came outside today, there was like a weird orange tinge to the ground, like the shadowing. It's almost like a late afternoon kind of glare, but here we go again. It's a total air assault, and if people don't know that you're being poisoned, you better speak up. You better do something. So anyhow, I'm gonna go inside and see who the culprits are today. I can almost bet that American Airlines is in there. I mean, Alaska Airlines is in there, but let's go see real quick. See how they are gonna mix lightly, and then here comes another one. Right there. That one will be easy to spot because it's basically right overhead. Yep. How do you like that? We're like bugs. We're being treated like bugs. We're being aerosolized. I mean, do you see this? It's like, it's 9:20 in the morning, a.m. And do you see how this plant, this is like this is a weird sun. This is not a bright sun like it was yesterday. It was bright. The tinge is weird. There's like an orange to it. So here's the straight line. That's like, looks almost just like a military assault. Look at this. Okay, here we go. So we've got them. This is a weird one. Weird plane. Arrow. So N404 AT. Flying at 37,000. Here's your American Airlines. Flying out of Los Angeles. Look what time they started. There's your 19. Again, it's a Boeing. The Boeing 737s are the ones that do the spraying. N966NN. The next one is your Delta Airlines. Again, coming out of Los Angeles, going down to Del Cabo. There's the registration. Flying at 33,000. Yep, there's your Alaska, 1344. Alaska Airlines, San Francisco Giants. Giants. Coming out of San Francisco. There's your Boeing, and there's your 936AK. 37,000 feet is Alaska. 1424. That's coming out of San Diego. Another Boeing, and N557AS at 37,000. So it also looks like the tack is on Mexico too. Here's another Alaska. Well, I think we looked at this one. Here's a United Airlines retro livery right alongside Alaska. They're now down by the Bahia de Los Angeles. This is that one. United. Again, out of LAX, going down to Del Cabo again. Airbus. It's an Airbus. This is N475UA. There's your 4-4. You got 4 stars in the back, 4 stars in the front. Just to make sure I got him, 1424. It's Alaska, N557AS. I think I got that one. Anyhow, there's your salt for the day. Let's go. Alaska, United, Alaska again. There's Delta, 1875. Coming out of LAX. Don't know what they're doing there, but it's not good. And here's their registration, N532DN. And a lot of these are going right into Tijuana here. Anyhow, look at that air traffic. How do you like that? Let's see, here comes another one. This is American. This is another, here's from Seattle. Here's Delta coming from Seattle. They might be, they're landing though in San Diego. Here's another Alaska. So if I go outside, I'll see a streak to the east. So let's go look real quick. And that will be this plane right here, coming from Los Angeles. There's your 19 again, advertising their Disney from another 737 and N5648S. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, here are the skies now. Let's go look to the east. And here's the spray to the east. Anyhow, those are the skies today over San Diego. So instead of having a nice blue sky, you get this. How do you like them apples? And there's another one. Let's go see who that is. It looks like American Airlines. Here they are, coming out of LAX again, and they were scheduled for 9/11. There's their Disney advertising again. Anyhow, I think I've shown enough of the assaults going on. Mexico's getting hit real big time. Here's a new one. I don't know if I could identify that one, but let's see who this is. Anyhow, it's non-stop. It's a non-stop assault on our skies. So that's the American Airlines that I just mentioned that took off at 9/11. So see how they're hitting all this stuff will go inland. And then they're going to mix it here with the Tijuana's Valeras. And they took off at 9:40, so it's 9:45 right now. See, so American Airlines will mix with Valeras as they head all the way down south, and that's what they've been doing the whole day. But someone should check those airports, the Los Angeles and you know, the LAX, San Francisco. They should check to see who those airport controllers are, because they're not paying attention. Or maybe they are. Maybe they all know what they're doing. So this is just like 15 minutes later. than when I had started, or maybe even 10 minutes. But do you notice any change in the air, in the brightness? Yep. Even more. It's going to continue all day long. And it affects them too. It affects everything. It's going to affect the birds. It affects everything. This spraying. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna go try to see who did that little swish, the side by side. They've got the exact same track and they crossed over. But then the sky gets so bad that you can't even see, you know, what's above it, what's really going on. So that's the design, the pattern I'm gonna look for right there to identify that plane. And then there's one crossing right over it. But see, now they're just showing off and rubbing it in your face. Okay, so that's NASA doing that spray. Coming out of Palmdale. Do you see that? How it made that hook? So that's NASA N809N. So here's an United Airlines 1212 over the Volaris that when that came out of Tijuana. But the United Airlines, that's them. Globalist. There's your 901, your 19 again. There's the registration, flying at 37,000 feet, followed by Alaska Airlines. So maybe they're the ones that made that hook, but NASA made that hook too. So here's Alaska Airlines. $13.92. It is 10:10 right now. Coming out of San Jose, going down to Puerto Vallarta. So the thing is, though, is that this is only an hour of spraying. Here's the registration, N494AS. And do you see how this other airline is going to join in on the track right over them? That's Viva Aerobus. They're coming out of Tijuana. Another Viva Aerobus coming out of Tijuana. That's Volaris. And let's see, these people. This is Southwest. So what's going on with this NASA thing? And the red, look, even NASA's being sponsored in Secret Invasion by Disney. Oh, that's nice. Secret Invasion by Disney. That's a Lockheed ER-809. So, and they're flying at 60,000 feet. But you can still see the track. All right. And here's a Chinese, China Southern Cargo plane right here. Maybe that's the track that they're covering up. They're going, it's weird. It says they're going to Los Angeles. and they came out of Anchorage, Alaska. So this is your China Southern cargo. So they're just now going into Long Beach right now. Los Angeles, the corrupt airport that allows the planes to fuel up with toxic whatever. Metal oxides, plastics, nanoparticles, it doesn't matter. So I wonder what they're delivering today from Anchorage to Los Angeles, LAX, China Southern cargo. It's a Boeing 777, but of course I can't see if they're laying a track or not. I'm not sure about that one. I can't see it, so. So in 1 hour, this is the assault on the sky. And you know how they want people to do, get solar, right? So when they dim your solar power, now what? You know, they do the solar dimming. So if you start relying completely on solar, now what do you do? So you saw just a couple minutes ago this view, and here it is now. So if you're relying on sun or something to also grow your food, good luck with that. So here's one more thought. So what do you think when you see yourself being sprayed overhead? Do you think that that would cause any kind of emotional trauma or any type of fear or anything? I mean, if you know that you're being sprayed, what do you think that does to you? Your emotional state being poisoned. What do you think? You think that has an effect? So it just doesn't go. It's not just about modifying the weather. It's also instilling fear in people and doubt and a discomfort. So it has a lot of layers of creating a response, a toxic response. Now this stuff here that they're spraying probably might take up to a year to actually hit us. But they've been doing this for a long time. So, I don't know. See, it all just mixes in. It gets so thick you can't even tell anymore. The only thing is nature is so strong in cleaning. You've got the ozone, which they're trying to punch a hole into the ozone. Hillary Clinton even said that. But nature, you know, thank God for nature. So now we have an unidentified plane flying overhead and doing all kinds of circling, while our skies continue to look like this. It's 12:22 on December 4th, the continued assault as the skies continue to just muddy out. But this plane here is who's doing the circling overhead right here, and there's no information on it. And it creates a constant low tone humming. Very irritating. Yep, that is not a condensation trail, because a condensation trail, like if you're breathing out, walking down the sidewalk in cold weather, it would not follow you like that. Your breath would never follow you. So this is just going on all day long, this assault. I wonder what the people in the east are feeling. See that? as they fly right through the mix. So who are these two? There's Alaska Airlines, both Alaska Airlines right now, laying this trail together. See that? So here's the first assault. Notice the web in the background. And the second one flying together. The first one there, 1340, is flying at 33,000 feet. And the 1434 is flying at 35,000 feet. They always fly within 2,000 feet. Coming from San Jose. So that's your mirroring for you. And here are the Air Canadas. The top one is flying at 35,000 feet. And this one is flying at 37,000 feet. As they all have their Stay Extra Cheesy Velveeta advertisement going. There's your cheese. And just to end it on a pretty little note, there's Azul. Hey, Azul. Hello. So he's eating underneath the pomegranate tree. Is dropping down tons of pomegranates. And he's just getting his tail back. He molted it and now it's growing back. So I've been covering a lot of the spraying that's going on in the skies. And just to let you know, there are some things we can do and to take out the heavy metals and the toxins, because I'm sure all the spraying is going to cause some kind of breathing issues as well. So here is a loquat tree right here. You know, normally when it gives the fruit, the yellow, it's also called Japanese plum. But this helps with chronic bronchitis, and it also helps chelate and get some of the metals out. I know so does cilantro for heavy metals. But a lot of people have loquats around the neighborhood too. You can just take a big leaf and make a tea out of it. Anyhow, just giving some remedies. Good luck with all that. The best thing to do though is just to stop them from spraying, because what is all the other wildlife gonna do? They're not gonna make tea. So anyhow, just from little tips for the day. So we're closing out December 4th. It's 4:44 p.m. and this is what the toxic skies look like. Thank you, Alaska. Thank you, American Airlines. Thank you, Delta, for polluting our skies. Thank you very much. And also, I have to say, shame on the pilots who follow the gag orders and are just being freaking puppets and poisoning the environment. Yeah, thank you for not saying anything, and you continue to fly the unfriendly skies and pollute it for the rest of the environment in the world. Thanks a lot. Kind of hoping those shots kick in now, if that's how you're gonna act. Sorry, that was really mean, but you kind of deserve it. You do the work for the people who are actually killing you. It's incredible. What a bunch of mind slaves.